Twitter explodes across Kenyan social media, claiming Siaya Governor James Orengo has resigned. Is it true, or is this another political smokescreen? Siaya County teeters on the edge of chaos as a leadership vacuum, a health crisis, and a bitter feud with ODM's Raila Odinga dominate headlines. Buckle up.
Sasa mwepeche kidogo. Leo kwa serikali ambao hamkupigia kura. Wale tani alipigia Ruto kura. James Wandai alipigia Ruto kura. Mmesaidika badala mlete maendeleo. Wewe kama James Wandai, sitima ngapi umeunganisha Siaya? Siaya kuna hata sitima.
Has Orengo really walked away? Or is something bigger brewing in Nyanza's political heartland? Let's dive into the storm shaking Kenya's devolved government. On August 4th, 2025, a bombshell hit Kenya's political sphere. A letter allegedly signed by Siaya Governor James Orengo surfaced online, addressed to the county assembly speaker, declaring his immediate resignation. The document cited personal health challenges as the reason, stating Orengo could no longer fulfill his duties. Social media erupted. Kenyans on X were abuzz, some celebrating, others skeptical, demanding proof.
Speculations are ripe, and we have come to petition this assembly to ensure that this speculation from the citizens of Siaya comes to an end by somebody coming to address the same.
For a county already grappling with governance questions, this was a dynamite. Orange Democratic Movement Party, Orengo's own party, swiftly branded the letter a fake. In a curt statement, ODM declared, quote, "We can authoritatively state the letter is fake. Ignore it and focus." So, has Orengo resigned, or is this a calculated move to destabilize Siaya? Let's unpack the truth. ODM's dismissal of the resignation letter was sharp and deliberate, but it has not quelled the speculation. The party's statement was meant to shut down rumors, yet it left more questions than answers. Why would a forged letter gain such traction? Who stands to benefit from this chaos? Siaya residents, already frustrated by Orengo's prolonged absence since June 23rd, 2025, when he last appeared before the Senate Public Accounts Committee, are not buying the party's quick rebuttal.
For the last 1.5 months, both the governor and his deputy have not been seen in public performing their duties as envisaged.
The timing is suspicious. Orengo's absence has fueled unease, and this letter, fake or not, amplifies the sense of a county adrift. To understand why this moment feels so seismic, we need to dig into what has been happening in Siaya and why Orengo's leadership is under such intense scrutiny. Let's assume for a moment the letter was real, or at least inspired by truth. Sources close to Orengo's administration whisper of a health struggle that has kept him out of the public eye. While the letter's authenticity is in question, it claimed Orengo's health has deteriorated to the point he could no longer lead effectively. No specifics were given, but the governor's absence since June 23rd, when he faced the Senate over audit queries, lends credence to concerns about his well-being. Raila Odinga himself tried to calm nerves on July 27th, insisting Orengo was fine and will return soon. Yet, weeks later, with no sign of the governor, those assurances ring hollow. If health is indeed the issue, Orengo's silence and ODM's cagey response only deepens the mystery. Is Siaya's chief hiding a personal crisis, or is this a convenient excuse for a deeper political play? Orengo's absence has left Siaya County on autopilot, and the fallout is palpable. Deputy Governor William Odwol, constitutionally mandated to step in, has been sidelined, a casualty of a 2-year feud with Orengo that has paralyzed the county's executive arm. Odwol told the media that he has been blocked from accessing his office, with his official vehicle unfueled and junior officers showing open contempt. County Assembly Speaker George Okode has stepped in to manage some functions, but residents are asking who is accountable if things fall apart. Now let's get into the juicy part, the political soap opera driving this saga. James Orengo and Raila Odinga, once comrades in the fight for multi-party democracy, are now at odds and is tearing ODM party apart. The rift centers on Orengo's refusal to embrace the broad-based government deal between Raila Odinga and President William Ruto. At a funeral in April 2025 for Raila Odinga's bodyguard George Odor, Orengo did not mince words.
We can say many things, and me, I cannot be praise singing, because we fought for a democratic constitution where people should talk.
His defiance drew cheer from some, but daggers from ODM heavyweights like Siaya Senator Oburu Odinga, Raila's brother, who told Orengo to vomit from outside if he could not support the party line. Alego Songa, Member of Parliament Samuel Atandi, even mocked Orengo's activism, saying jail was not an option for a man of his age. Raila Odinga, ever the diplomat, defended Orengo's right to speak, but the damage was done. This feud is not just personal, it is reshaping Nyanza's political soul. Orengo's stand against the Ruto-Odinga pact is rooted in principle or stubbornness, depending on who you ask. He has argued that a national development like the 5 billion shillings in projects Ruto pledged for Siaya in June 2025 is a constitutional right, not a favor to be earned through political loyalty. Orengo led a Siaya delegation to status to secure those funds, but even there, he doubled down, insisting he will not join the bandwagon of praise and worship. This stance has made him a hero to some Siaya residents, but a pariah among ODM loyalists. The Damogi Professional Caucus even threatened to impeach him, accusing Orengo of sabotaging Nyanza's development. Siaya Senator Oburu Odinga went further, calling Orengo's activism unhealthy for the county. Yet Orengo's defiance taps into a deeper Kenyan sentiment, distrust of political handshakes that prioritizes power over principle. Is he a lone voice of truth or a governor out of step with his party's future? So, has Orengo resigned, or is this letter hoax designed to destabilize? ODM's quick denial suggests damage control, but the lack of clarity from Orengo himself keeps the rumor mill churning. If he has stepped down, Siaya faces a turbulent transition. With Deputy Governor Odol sidelined, the county's leadership is a question mark. Will ODM push for loyalists to take over, or will this spark a power grab ahead of 2027? Political analysts see these as a pivotal moment for Nyanza, where ODM's dominance could face new challenges. The Orengo-Raila feud might also embolden other dissenters, fracturing the party's grip on the region. For Siaya's residents, the stakes are immediate: stalled budgets, uncompleted projects, and a county on autopilot demand answers. Whoever steps into Orengo's shoes will inherit a county at a crossroads and a political firestorm that shows no signs of cooling. As Kenya's political class gears up for 2027, Orengo's saga, resignation or not, is a wake-up call. It exposes the fragility of devolution when personal feuds and party politics collide. Siaya's woes reflect broader questions. Can ODM hold its Nyanza stronghold without Raila's unifying presence? Will Orengo's defiance inspire a new wave of independent voices? Or is it a relic of a bygone era of activism? The answers lie in what happens next. Whether Orengo resurfaces to clarify his status or Siaya descends into further uncertainty, one thing is clear: this story is far from over, and its ripples will shape Kenya's political landscape for years to come. So what do you think? Has James Orengo resigned, or is this a political ploy to unsettle Siaya County? Drop your thoughts. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Reader Kering Chebet.